Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb. Today I'd like to talk about growth periods, expansion, experiences of breakdown and breakthrough. So, I come from the perspective that you are an infinite being and you are having a experience through a physical body. Only about 20% of you is actually manifesting through here at any period of time. The rest of you is your expanded self. So, as an infinite being, as spirit, as essence, you are everywhere at once. All your lifetimes are happening at once. There's no time or space. You think about something and instantly you have it. You think about going or doing something, instantly you're there. And so that's the experience of your essence, your expanded self. Your physical self, your body, personality, exists within this time and space, so it goes very linearly from start to finish. So there are these two things going on simultaneously in anyone's growth experience. The visual image that I use sometimes are like your body is your vehicle. It's like the car you're driving, or it's like the horse that you're riding. A horse is a good example because horses have personalities, they have emotions and feelings, and they're more likely to react to you. Cars will react to you if you don't put gas in them or maintain them. Drive them off-road, they don't like that unless they're four-wheel drives. So what happens is you move forward in your life, and even that's a linear term, but as you're in the process of growing and expanding, your body is running to catch up. As spirit, you've had every experience in the world already because you're infinite. If you believe in the linear perception of past lives, well, you've pretty much lived everything already, so nothing's real new. Plus, as spirit, you are, as your expanded self, you're really neutral about anything that goes on here on this planet, in this physical lifetime. If it doesn't work out now, you can do it in another body. Whereas your physical body is very attached to its life, its physical vehicle. It's not going to make it out of this lifetime alive. So it views everything in very black and white terms, and is this going to kill me? So what happens is, as you're moving forward, you are in this process of expanding. You decide to do something, and boom, you're already there, and your body's like, I have to catch up. So this may be the first time your body has ever experienced walking, going to school, graduating, dating for the first time, getting married, having babies, working, getting fired, the list is endless, flying to India. So the list is endless, and every aspect of life is really an expansion experience, and for the physical body it's more so. So the other thing is, physical body will get caught up in the mass group consciousness and the mass group experience of growth and change. So if you are very attached to the reality of the economy, and there's a fluctuation in it, your body will get very caught up in what the group experience is as well. So not to digress with that, but just to throw out an aside that you don't have to have a group experience with your own personal expansion. You could be having a completely different reality that way. So, but back to the basic point, which is just being aware of the experience of growth, the experience of expansion. I used the term earlier of breakdown and breakthrough, and touching on another talk that I've given, which is pictures. So if you imagine you're accumulating just pictures of experience, and they end up becoming this sort of crusty, hard wall, And when you as spirit, you as your expanded self, your essence, are breaking through that wall, it can be a very unsettling, can be very disorienting for your physical body, because it's suddenly experiencing reality in a much broader, expanded space than it has before. If it's been very attached to the way things were, or it's very attached to the reality of these particular illusions, it might experience pain or sadness or loss. But what really is just breaking through to greater experiences of freedom. So there are ways of experiencing growth and change in ways that are pleasant. I mean, falling in love is pleasant, but if you know there's a particular challenging growth experience coming up, or you are going through a particular challenging growth experience, there are ways you can coax your body through it. Doing nice things. Another term for it is extreme self-care. So, getting plenty of naps, taking hot baths, eating chocolate, exercising. They're just ways of taking your body through stressful experiences, and it's like your carrot to the stick of, it's not a horse but a mule, but it's a way of coaxing your body through that. The thing I find as you get older is, your body's, you have ridden this horse down some trails, and your body sometimes will be balking at yet another growth experience. I don't trust you this time, because you have led me over some cliffs before, and I don't know what's up ahead through those trees. And as your essence, as your expanded self, you know everything that's going to happen, because it's already happening. So as your infinitely wise self, you know what the pathway holds, but your body doesn't. Your body doesn't always trust you. So the way to regain your body's trust is being gentle and being understanding, and acknowledging that your body has feelings. Your body has some pretty simple maintenance needs of food and rest and nurturing and affection. So coaxing your body through it, because the other thing that happens when we get on a path of personal growth, we will negate our body's needs. I can, power my way through this. I can, Tony Robbins, I will do this kind of way. And what ends up happening is your body goes into resistance and stops you from making the changes that could be pretty effortless if you just relax and mosey that horse on down the trail a little bit at a time, and feed and water it along the way. So notice a couple things I brought up here, and just notice in your own life what kind of growth experience are you going through, what kind of expansion, what kind of changes are coming up for you. You notice how your body's reacting to it. Maybe your body is just being more tired. Maybe it just needs to sleep through some of this growth and change. That's a totally valid way to get through it, because you're still making growth, you're still making changes while you're sleeping. It might be just what your body needs. So think about ways that you could be nicer to yourself and be more nurturing to yourself, because living on this planet can be pretty challenging at times, and having a physical body is a real fun thing to have if you make the ride fun for the horse as well as you. So stay tuned for some other things. So this is Joan Newcomb, and have a real fun day.